What's going on, people? This is your bro Crypto Cliff. Man, listen, I want to jump on here real quick today to tell you to really express to you that the next 2 years it's imperative that you get into the game. A lot of things are coming down the pipeline right now. A lot of things are happening right now. Our US dollars right now are almost to the point of no return. Think about this. Our dollars are 97% worth less than they were 30 years ago. Yeah. Our debt is over $35 trillion, over $100 trillion in true debt right now. So it's imperative that you get in the game. It's imperative that you prepare yourself for what's coming on. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but right now we're technically at war. And everything that's going on right now is setting up for World War III. Yeah, and this will be a financial war. So I want to jump on here real quick today to express to you and explain to you the different ways that you need to get into the market for you to prepare yourself for what's coming on down within the next 2 years. Now, what I have on the screen right now is called the psychology of a market cycle. This picture, I want everybody listening, everybody who's going to view this call to screenshot this picture and look at this picture every single day. This picture dictates your entire financial life. Everything you do financially is predicated upon this one picture. Now, what is the psychology of a market cycle? The psychology of the market cycle shows us where people or how the markets use the mindset of people to manipulate you into buying things for certain time periods. For instance, there's a reason we have holidays in every single month of the year. Anybody ever thought about that? Every single month of the year, we have holidays. Every single month. But let's talk about two holidays in particular. What are the two most highest selling holidays in the year? And I'll give you a hint. They're around the same time period every single year. Those holidays are Black Friday, right after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Christmas. Here's something crazy. Do you know that most companies are in the red, meaning that most companies are actually down in the red all the way up into Black Friday every single year. And they use the holidays of the year to hold themselves over because they know that people are emotional buyers. People are emotional buyers. People are emotional buyers. They know that you're going to buy on every single holiday because that's what you're accustomed to do. So they use those holidays. They use Valentine's Day. They use the one just left, 4th of July. They use those type of holidays to build their wealth up to last them over to Black Friday when the masses start buying, when the masses flood the stores, when the masses flood online. That's the truth. So every single market runs off of the psychology of the market cycle. The two most bought holidays are Black Friday and Christmas. It's not ironic that every single company, most companies, are in the red all the way into Black Friday. That's when most people flood the markets. Now, let's talk about, give you another example of how the psychology of the market cycle actually works. Let's talk about a play that most of you know about. We're going to talk about GameStop. Now, GameStop was a play that was put together by a group called the Wall Street Bet Group. All right. Now, most of you heard of the GameStop play. I heard of GameStop when GameStop was going through the roof, when GameStop was past $300, when they were pushing it and pouring it into every single social media account online. That's when most people heard about GameStop. But did you know that a year previous to that, GameStop was only $5.63 a share, and it was actually going bankrupt. It was going bankrupt at the time. So the Wall Street Bet Group had a plan. They formulated a plan to give a middle finger to the elites, basically. They said, you know what? We're tired of the elites making all of the money. Let's put together a plan so everybody can pull together their resources, pull together their funds, and buy into the market in one specific spot at one specific time to drive the price point up. And it was a brilliant plan. I tried to do the same type of plan with Rainbow Coin with my BMN Mobile. And they did that play, but that play actually came into fruition a year before the GameStop move. So I found out about the GameStop move and I put my entire group on it. I told them GameStop is the move. GameStop is the play. There's an entire group focusing on GameStop alone. And then they're going to go after AMC. Most of my group didn't pay attention to it because the only thing they could see is the fact that GameStop was going bankrupt. They couldn't see the movement. They couldn't see the plan at hand because most people run off of the psychology of the market cycle. If the market is not up, if it's not between belief and euphoria, most people don't buy into the markets. And it's the exact reason why most people lose money. So back to the GameStop play. For the ones who did listen to me, we got into GameStop extremely early. We rolled that market wave up with the Wall Street's Bet group all the way to $70, where we started taking profits. But I'm going to tell you, that whole play was a middle finger to the elites. It was a middle finger to the elites. So what did the elites do? They said, cool, you guys made your money on it. We're going to show you how we actually make money. So what they did was they started flooding the markets, all of social media, all MSNBC, CNN. They started flooding social media, flooding all the news outlets with campaigns saying that the GameStop play was going to hit $1,000. Our original goal was $100. They started saying the GameStop play was going to hit $1,000 a play. And everybody started flooding the markets because everybody was running on the psychology of the market cycle, meaning that people had a fear of losing out on what's to come. So they dumped money in the markets. People put their houses on sale. People dumped money, their 401k, into that market because the elites put out those campaigns. But I'm going to tell you how the elites actually work. This is why I always tell people to follow the money. Always follow the money. When GameStop reached the plateau of $300, the elites started to pull back. They kept dumping the campaigns. They kept dumping on the market because they know people were going to buy because people are emotional buyers, and they started to pull back. When GameStop hit $360, I believe, the elites completely dumped out of their pocket, and they dumped all of their GameStop shares and made billions of dollars. And they closed down all the small cap exchanges like Robinhood, like Webull, like Acorn. They closed them completely down so that the people that were stuck into those plays, they actually retracted back and lost money. Most people bought GameStop between belief and euphoria. And really, honestly, between thrill and euphoria. When that play originated between disbelief and hope. The point I'm trying to make today with this psychology of the market cycle is when you learn how to read cycles, when you learn how to ride the wave of the cycle, you learn how to move like a whale. And when you move like a whale, 9 times out of 10, when a whale splashes, you don't get wet. When you learn how to move and maneuver through the markets like a genius, like an advanced level investor, you don't take losses much. You don't take as many losses. And when you do what you do gain, you gain just that much more. So let me tell you how the market works on the crypto side. Bitcoin has 2 different waves. All right. And the entire crypto market fluctuates off the backbone of what? Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has 2 market cycles. We have a bullish market cycle, and then we have a bearish market cycle. Now, in the bull market cycle, that's when everything is going up. Everything is rising. Everything is going to the rocket. People are making money. We have small ups and downs, but people are making money left and right. That's the Bitcoin bullish market. That's when we see the next all-time high, right? We also have a bearish market. That's when everything is going down. People are losing money left and right. This right here indicates the bear market. Now, the bull market is over here between hope, optimism, belief, thrill, and euphoria. The bearish market, complacency, anxiety, denial, panic, anger, depression. That's the bear market. Now, the bear market lasts anywhere from 12 to 15 months. The bull market lasts anywhere from 3 to 3.5 years. We just entered the next bull market, November 2022. Now, every year we have this thing called, every 3 years, 4 years, we have this thing called the Bitcoin halving. It's when the reward supply of Bitcoin is slashed in half, and it always indicates the next all-time high. This time, the big bull market or the Bitcoin halving is set for March of 2024. That following 6 months to 8 months period is when we see Bitcoin usually go to the next all-time high. They're projecting that Bitcoin can get as high as $400,000 within the next Bitcoin bullish market. Now, like I said before, you ride off the waves of the market. If we see a $400,000 Bitcoin, I can just about guarantee you that most of y'all, most people, even though Bitcoin right now is $30,000, and you can buy portions of Bitcoin. You don't have to buy an entire Bitcoin. You can buy as little as $10 of Bitcoin. I guarantee you that most of you will buy between thrill and euphoria. You'll make the same movement. You'll make the same movement as most people did with the GameStop play. You don't see the opportunity down here at the bottom. You don't want to get into the opportunity when you're early in the game. You don't want to get into the opportunity when the opportunity is the most profitable. Down here between hope and optimism. Most people ride that wave all the way up to thrill and euphoria. That means that Bitcoin is going to hit $400,000 by 2024, going into 2025. Most of you guys are buying at $300,000. But the opportunity is down here. The knowledge is down here. The goal is to buy bottom and sell at the top. Always. Never buy anything when it's overpopulated. When it's overpopular, that ship is already sold. You buy when no one's talking about it. You buy when it's in the red. You buy when it's down in the market. Never buy at the height of the market. So I want to jump on here today to show you how the market cycles actually work. This thing dictates your entire life. I don't care whether it's crypto, stocks, orange juice, t-shirts, everything runs off the psychology of the market cycle. Everything. And if you learn how to maneuver through this cycle, you'll learn how to build wealth. With that being said, it's time for you to get in the game, because this next year, you have roughly a year, not even a year and a half now. You have roughly around 8 months to accumulate as many premium cryptocurrencies, as many premium defensive stocks, and as much precious metals as you possibly can, so that you can take part in this next huge wave, so that you can take part in the greatest transformation in human history, because it's coming right now. This will be the greatest bull run of all time. You need to be a part of that bull run. You need to be in position so that you can take part in this. You don't need much money. Money is not an option. Money is not an object. You don't need much money. The only thing you need to do is get in the game. It's time for you to get in the game, people. It's time for y'all to get in the game. It's time for y'all to get in the game. I've been teaching this for a while, and it's time for y'all to get in the freaking game. One-on-one slots available. I got 6 slots left. After those 6 slots, I will never teach another one-on-one class outside of the Diamond Group. That's it. And the 6-week course starts tonight. If you still want to get in, you can get the recording for tonight's class, and you can start next week. Let me know. That one's $399.97. You're learning crypto, stocks, and precious metals at the same time. And you get access to my Blockchain Bro Elite Group, where you have 11 streams of income coming in from crypto, from stocks, from real estate, from precious metals. Let's get it, people. Peace.